everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Nicole, of course, and I have a special guest back on my channel.
NOC family.
It's been a minute.
A very, very long time.
A long time, wow.
We're going to get into why did Nicole go MIA?
Not me. I didn't go MIA. No, we'll get into everything after we take a thumbnail and pray. We just got some island grill Mediterranean food here. Looks and smells delicious. Yours looks really good.
I'm definitely the body yours.
I want to try some of your, not the salmon, I don't like salmon, just the bottom part.
Okay.
The veggies down on the bottom.
Okay.
So let's pray and then we can get a quick thumbnail. Father God, I want to thank you for this food and please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thumbnail? But you probably gotta just put a emoji over me.
Oh yeah.
Too much air is coming to my eyes. My emoji's gonna be over my face anyways, probably, huh?
Uh-huh. Okay, perfect. Ooh, and we got some lemonade.
All right, cool. Put down the setup. Because Nicole had to set everything up, try to be perfect.
I wanted you guys facing a different way, but...
Well, the light would have been horrible.
Yeah.
But pretty much we're looking at the whole city of Houston.
Yeah, it's actually really, really gorgeous up here.
Can I take some fry?
Yeah. Oh, I should have asked for mayonnaise packets, but how have you been?
I have been working and chilling and
this is
out the way.
A really nice building you have here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, I moved here. I mean, it's moved. I miss my house though. Not gonna lie. I do miss the house. But it's pretty smooth though. But I think it was a one and done for the high rise. But trust me, I do appreciate it though, because the other day I was at my house, I was just having a drink. I'm like, man, this is really nice.
I mean, yeah, I would love to experience something like this in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't seen your place yet, but just from like the entrance and overall looking at the building, it looks like incredible.
Of course.
What do you have, like, how many bedrooms?
No, this stuff is good. Trust me when I say.
What kind of sauce is that?
Lemon bati. Lemon bati sauce. But so you gotta taste this. Let's take a bite of this. You gonna grab a fork? Take your fork. Or
Can I
get a
have corn
spoon.
napkins? Oh, you gotta be joking.
Oh, that's hectic. Alright. Nicole forgot to charge her battery.
I forgot to charge my phone, hopefully.
Alright, taste this. There.
Should I hold yours?
No, you can have that spoon.
Oh, okay.
That's your spoon. I butter sauce is good, huh?
Whoa. That's really good.
That's amazing.
You always seem to get something that's so much better than what I do, and then I get jealous.
Now, let's add Tabasco sauce to this.
My stomach's so hot, I can't even pick it up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to cut that in half. Oh well, not in half, but
In half?
no, not in half, but.
Oh, I should have said no mushrooms.
But this place is close by my house, and yeah, I love their salmon. They're a little pricey, but.
It's really hot. They are pricey.
Let me get an apple.
All of this together was like $50.
$50?
Yeah. I
That's
couldn't believe
crazy.
it.
I told you this place is pricey.
Yeah, when you said that, I didn't think it was gonna be that pricey though.
No, like dog, something do a $20 meal.
No, not 20, but I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's fine. This is good.
And what's that place? Chili's, you know, they got the 2 for 10. I mean, no, not 2 for 20.
We should have did that.
You ever had that?
Yeah.
You want to cut that a little bit? I just really want to taste your Philly cheesesteak.
Here.
You don't want to cut. I don't want to have this whole thing.
I know. Just take a bite because
Okay.
it's just too messy to be doing all that. Oh,
What?
that's a big bite. That's like the other half of my sandwich.
I like the bread. I thought it was gonna be hard. The bread has surprising shock twist to it.
No, it's really good.
But yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. We're gonna catch me up what's going on in NLC life.
Well-
Snoop, on her.
Yeah, so Snoop just recently moved out. So basically the past couple of days I have been basically, for one, cleaning out that closet that I shoved everything in that room I blocked off. But I've been cleaning that out. I did a deep clean on my house. It just felt good because, of course, like I clean my house once a week. And when I say deep clean, like I'm moving all my furniture into the living room, you know, sweeping, mopping, the whole 9 yards because I have to check every week because I do live in Houston and the creature life out here is pretty crazy. No, but so yeah, I've been getting my beauty room back together. I switched it around and I feel like it's kind of turning into more of a backdrop for either like Instagram lives or TikToks, which I want to start doing more of.
Okay. So you're a TikTok fan.
That's like when they first started. You know, it's not really like, I mean, yeah, people still dance, but it's kind of different now.
That's one app. I'm always late to app show. I think I was just talking about my video before how it took me a minute to go from MySpace to Facebook. So I'm always late to apps. And TikTok I just never got hip to yet. I just never did really just go through it.
I've been as soon as it came out, like I was scrolling through it and everything, I just wasn't posting because again, that's when they were like doing all of the dance, mostly dances. But now that I like go to either like the Winter Lights or a new food spot or something, I've been trying to record it. But the thing is about recording a YouTube video and TikToks in the same day, you have to do 2 takes with everything because one has to be vertical, you know, and one has to be horizontal. And by the time you take the first take of the whole restaurant or whatever you're doing, you know, obviously people are wondering what you're doing, first of all. And then when you do it a second time, they're really wondering what you're doing. So.
Well, thing is, what if you recorded? Well, the thing is, YouTube has Reels, so you can now share all that stuff to YouTube doing that.
I actually need to find out a way to turn my YouTube videos so that I can post them on TikTok. Do you know how? Like, is there some kind of editing
So what?
app to turn this video
To YouTube?
so that I can post it to like the Reels on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, so that, you know, I can like take a clip, say out of this video and post it on my TikTok. That's what I've been trying to figure out how to do.
What's crazy is for how tech savvy I am, I don't be knowing a lot of stuff too about some tech. I just don't like editing.
Me either.
But this
Me either.
reunion we haven't had it's probably been over a year since we've done a video together.
Whoa.
Hasn't it? I'm saying it probably has been.
Probably.
It could have been. Oh no, it's probably less because was it less? Because do we do a? What was our last video?
I think at your old house.
Hashtag content?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Was that the last one?
I think it was, yeah. But what have you been up to?
Honestly, right now, I'm trying to figure out what's the motion for me actually just said something on my YouTube, on my Instagram and Snapchat. Follow me, you know what's going on. But I've been having thoughts of starting a firearm channel. So I've been thinking about doing that, and well, not thinking about it. It's actually pretty positive about to do it. I understand though that it will not be the same crowd. I won't have the same crowd because of the fact that a lot of my people, you know, I feel like I have a lot of women. I say women are not into firearms. It's more of a man thing. And then also, some people, you know, when I posted this, some people were for it, some people weren't. You know, some people were saying, hey, you know, I really don't like those, you know. So I'm still going to do my mukbangs, and I'm still going to be heavy on mukbangs, but I think I'm going to put it just as much work with firearms. So,
honestly, I think that would be perfect. Like, that's so... You know a lot of stuff about it. It's like genuinely like your hobby, you know. It's not like you're just making up something on you, like, you know, just to do a video, a new channel. Yeah, it's something you're actually interested in and have been for years.
I would say I got heavy to it in Ohio.
Yeah,
that's when I started really getting heavy to it.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, okay, you said sometime soon. Is there like a specific
honestly, I'm thinking about
drop date?
I'm about starting this week.
Nice. Wow, really quick. Really quick. Wow.
The drop date, I mean, well, let me say this. I'm going to start filming now. When it comes to dropping, I have no clue because I still want to, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, you know?
I was just going to ask, how are you going to go about, like, editing something like that? Because for mukbangs, it's just like cut, you know, adding some music in your intro and then you're done.
I don't know. I think I may go ahead and put in some work on this one.
Yourself?
Like this, I feel like this could possibly be my baby. You know, it's like, I'm not saying, so one thing I am, and I'm going to talk about this on my channel too, probably in a long video and get more deep into it. Like, I'm grateful for the opportunity I got in my mukbangs and stuff of that sort. But I'm trying to be my own entity, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I did food, you know, which I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed that I was able to be introduced to this, and I would never trade this in for anything in the world. I love what I do. I'm so thankful for my mom. But, you know, hopefully, you know, if it works out, because the thing is, this is like really a true testament, because even, like I said, the firearms, I'm gonna have to find a whole new crowd for that. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna have, I may get a couple of like thousand, hopefully, even 2,000 to 3,000 followers over to the new place, new channel, but I really have to start a brand new fan base from scratch, you know? So, and it'll be so lovely to do that, because mukbang, once again, I don't hate mukbangs or anything. 100% don't hate it, but it's just like to be able to do something other than mukbang. That's the goal for me. I want to be able to do something other than mukbangs, you know?
Yes.
And be good at it, you know?
Oh, I have some. Well, I actually have two things that I want to share. I think I'm gonna only share one this time, and do a separate video on the other. But speaking of other channels, guess what I went ahead and ordered on Amazon? Well, I already told you guys that I ordered this, but
What?
I ordered a microphone.
What are you gonna do with a microphone?
To start doing ASMR.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
What background are you gonna use?
Well,
let me ask you this: do you watch ASMR?
I do, but the only thing is, well, typically, I really got into it for when I'm falling asleep, and I mainly watch it like on TikTok. So what kind of ASMR do you like watching? So it's like triggers and noises like they'll do like with certain objects, and it's basically like, or they'll make like thunder noises or whatever. So it puts me to sleep like this. And then I kind of first I basically ordered the microphone to possibly do that on TikTok. But then I found this woman on YouTube who does mukbangs. And she just has like a black background. And I figured maybe I could mix mukbangs. Like Jay said, I don't have topics.
Is this person my mom?
No. No, but she does do that too. I do see that pop up. But no. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try it out because I've been saying that I wanted to do or try out ASMR for a minute. So I took the step of ordering a microphone on Amazon, and I wasn't too sure about it, so I only bought like a $40 one just because I don't want to invest all this money and have me do like 2 videos and like I give up, you know? So I only bought a $40 one. But it came and it's still actually very good quality. Like it's nice.
How'd you do it?
I
plugged it up and listened back?
I used headphones, and you could just like plug it in, but for me, in order to do like a video with it on my phone, I need to order a toggle to
USB
connect.
Type-C to a headphone jack? I mean, not USB Type-C, but a lightning cable to a headphone jack?
Yes.
You have a lightning. Is it, the thing is a headphone jack for the headphones?
It is, it's to plug in my phone to the other side is, say, to plug into my iPad.
Oh, so lightning to Type-C. Your iPad takes as your computer charger, right?
Yeah.
So then it's lightning Type-C. So it's pretty much an iPhone charger to a Android charger. It's an Android charger, yeah.
So I need a little toggle.
Okay.
Which I just ordered too.
So how are you able to hear the headphones? You put it to your iPad?
There's 2 wires that it comes with.
One of them worked for the iPod? iPad or whatever?
One of them you plug into the wall, and then you plug your headphones into the
Okay.
microphone.
And it sounds really good.
Yeah.
So you want to do mukbangs with it? Is this going to be on this channel or is it going to be on a...
I don't know. I think I'm going to just try it out, see how people respond to it.
You know how much of a ball you'll have if those like take off?
I know, because then I don't have to speak.
You don't like to talk?
Not all the time. Sometimes, you know, when I'm excited about something, like something that's coming up that I'm really happy about, that could be life-changing in a way. Like, I can't wait to speak on that, major things. But my life is not all that exciting, I have to be honest.
Honestly, but I'm going with that one. Now I'm thinking no one likes is this exciting for how often we do videos. We're doing a video every single day.
You need to have an exciting topic every single day on YouTube to be like interesting. And
the thing is, we do videos every single day. It's not. I just don't have so much stuff going on in my life that within 24 hours a big story has happened. I can have something to share. You know?
Right. Like people either have to be.
But you know what someone did though,
What?
and I thought it was very clever, and I love it. But this takes a lot of work. This takes dedication. What's her name? The mukbanger. She's like up there with like Nicocados and stuff of that sort. Exact choice. Stephanie So. She does like criminal things.
Yeah.
Like and she's eating but telling you about like the mind of a murderer.
Yeah.
The most psychopath killer.
I used to watch those actually. But not in the mukbang form. I think the girl was like doing her makeup or something.
But that's what she does.
And that's good, and I like that.
Yeah.
But you have to like study the case and this and this.
Really got to put in work.
Yeah, like you need a whole, you know.
You got to put in a lot of work for that. A lot of work. When I say a lot of work, it's a lot of.
Because you need your facts straight, you know.
Yeah. And
okay?
I wish I wanted to ask her how long the video, because you know the videos, because she's doing like clips and footages and stuff of that sort, and like putting stuff, court case files and stuff of that sort.
Yes.
That's not wake up and say, okay, what kind of video am I doing today? That's like, you understand that's like probably something you gotta prepare for, and it's probably like, I don't know, let's just say 3-4 days of preparing, and then you finally do the video. So that's 3 days of you prepping for it.
Yeah.
And then the editing process, because she goes crazy with the edits.
I couldn't even imagine.
See, but that you don't have to have a topic, but you gotta study crazy. It's like you're at school.
Honestly, I don't know if I could do one of them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I've been watching.
I like watching them though.
I've been watching documentaries on like these people who be reviewing like, oh, the origin of drill rap in Chicago or King Von's story and how much research, or maybe talking about gangs, but not like the most common gangs, like local gangs, like the story of Old Block, like, and how much information they're able to pull. Even like, I've been watching interviews of like these rappers or something like that, and they're like, I don't know how they even providing this information because you got to study so much, you know?
I couldn't imagine doing one of those like documentary shows. Like, I know Shane Dawson just like came back with the documentaries and stuff, but he always kind of like mentions or throws in there that like 24 hours a day for like I don't know how long he's in the editing process. Like, it's unreal.
And that's just the editing.
Right. So, I don't know. Yeah, you really want, I feel like you just have to be in that, like that's your passion, you know?
Yeah.
Like film and editing, production.
And then also
you have to
how
have a
say it.
love for that, you know?
And then also how to say it because, like Stephanie So, she's doing mukbang. So now the edits you got to put in have to line up with how the mukbang went. You know what I mean? And that kind of stuff, you can't hop all over the place. Like, you can't jump to the middle, then jump to the end, and go back to the beginning.
You got to start from the beginning and everything.
Yeah.
All the minor details.
That's tough.
That is insane.
You know what I would say though? People, I don't get, well, I do get it, but it's because it's not what their thing, but I'm like, imagine a videographer like who does it for a living, and you make your own channel. You could have the most, because this is what you do already. But it's just like they think like, oh no, it's so hard. Like their thoughts is, I don't know how you guys be in front of the camera, how you guys think of all this content and stuff of that sort. Like I talked to my editor Rashad, he's like, I don't know, bro, I don't know how you do it, bro. I could never do it. Like, but he's the person behind the camera filming that stuff. But he just wouldn't know what to do in front of the camera.
He just doesn't know how.
And that's just how we look at them like, man, I don't know how you do that. That's hard.
Wow. Honestly, I would probably want to be the one behind the camera compared to the one in front, to be honest.
This is some of the best lemonade I had in that.
It is very good, honestly.
I showed her my special lemonade trick to make lemonade taste the best at all times. But you say you'd rather be behind the camera? You're getting shy?
I'm not shy.
Do you think YouTube has boosted your confidence?
Yeah.
You do?
I think it got me out of my shell because, you know, I was a very quiet person. And every time I go back to Milwaukee, well, more in the beginning of YouTube, and I would go back to Milwaukee and see my family, they're like, I can't believe they're doing this. Now so many people watch you. You couldn't even, you didn't even speak when you were younger. Like, at all. Like, I would tell my mom to tell other people something, you know? So, yeah, I think it definitely got me out of my shell.
I'm just seeing now again, playing your mom. To move out my way, please. Man, that's crazy. To me, this is so, like, natural. Because, you know, like, I'm sure you get this all the time. People talk about, so how's it like doing it? Do you get scared? I'm like, I just don't feel nothing. Like, I don't, you know?
Not anymore. Well, also when I first started, first of all, I got over the fear of overthinking everything, and you still gotta watch what you say, but I don't do it as much as I did in the beginning, you know?
What I was gonna say though too is, but I do know in the beginning, I could see like some videos that like, I'm talking about the beginning for me, I hate my shirt. Let's do this.
It's doing this and not this.
But
what's that girl say?
I don't watch TikTok.
No, it's Nicole TV with her hair.
Yeah.
It's doing this, not this.
Yeah. No, I could tell in the beginning, like beginning, some videos I did with my mom. I'm like, I was a try hard because it was just like, oh, you know, it's your first time being on camera. You're thinking, oh, so many people are viewing it. But then you just learn to be natural and just like, whatever.
And I always thought it was so weird sitting down. I just remember sitting down in Ohio, like one of my first videos. And first of all, I didn't even know what a seafood boil was. And then to see it to that extent, like how much of the platter was like full. Mm-hmm. But then just sitting down and like talking to a camera was so odd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying, if you get over the fact that people will see it, just think about it as you're just in your room eating, but not talking to yourself. Right?
Yeah.
That's really what's going on. It's not like we have a whole bunch of people watching us right now.
Right.
You just gotta not forget about the fact that a whole bunch of people are gonna be watching it later. And it's crazy too. Like, even this, like, even thinking of views though, like, even if you're not smacking views, let's say you get 5,000 views a video and you posted it, took 24 hours to get 5,000 views a day. Mm-hmm. That's 5,000 people who have your name, your mind, your voice in there in front of them.
You know, the one thing that I absolutely hate still to this day is hearing my voice on video. Like, I can't even stand to edit my videos sometimes. Like, I'll just kind of, that's why there are like some mess ups, because I just want to get it over with and post it and never hear my voice again. And I can't stand being around other people that watch my videos with me there. I really don't like it at all.
Why not?
Because I don't know, I think it's so cringy. It's so awkward for me.
All I'll say is,
how long have you been doing this for? When did you start?
18.
And did I start in 19?
Probably. Because I think you came to do videos when I brought you on my channel was when January, February? I think it was February, the month of February actually.
Was it?
Because I think it was after Christmas, because this is after I moved. I came back to Ohio. This is after I left Houston the first time.
I'm trying to think of, because I remember that I can like very well remember when you called me. I was working at Noodles.
Yeah.
And I remember our conversation. I just don't remember what it was like out. Like, I'm trying to think of the weather.
The reason I say I know it had been during February is because I left Houston to come back to Ohio for the holidays, and I ended up just staying there. I believe I did the holidays with my parents, you know, and then boom, because we weren't there. Boom, I said, hey, you want to be in a few videos? And that's how it went down.
I was like, yeah. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what.
Then everybody, stop using my X titles! They hated that. She has a name! I'm like, I know this, you guys. And this is for YouTube and search purposes only. Like, this is, people are not typing in mukbangs with Nicole's.
Right.
People are interested in, my ex video, my ex content, my ex pranks, my ex. Is this still recording? My ex pranks, my ex, just everything. Like, you're more than likely people are gonna type in my ex videos, my ex, period, just instead of Nicole or
It's true. It's true, and because also the fact of me knowing now that couples on YouTube or exes in the title do very well.
Yeah, they love the couples.
It's the logic behind, like, if you do YouTube, then you kind of figure out, you know, the analytics and everything. But if you don't, and you're just watching videos, then I can see where you can get confused, like, you know, why are you naming it that, or why, whatever.
Yeah. Content purposes, hashtag content. But
that's a good one.
But the thing is now we go from then to, and I asked him, like, so what's your name? Nicole.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, how cringy.
You know what videos I can watch back though? I love it's easy videos that I have professionally recorded, because I feel like I'm having a ball in those videos, and it's so
of course, because you don't gotta, either we're not sitting down or we're just not holding the camera.
Yeah,
it's always nice.
but I love the videos I professionally recorded. It's easy to watch those. But you don't ever watch any of your old. You know, I told
No.
Nicole, I was like, watch your house tour. And she was like, oh, I never watched. I'm like, a house tour was turned up.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say too much, but I was going to bring back some old videos soon.
Can I say my guess?
Recreate that.
But if I guess, what if I'm right? Like,
Yeah. No, I can't guess.
Don't guess?
You know, it's officially December when the people they're driving home with their Christmas tree on their car.
Oh, yeah.
That's like picturesque. Which, by the way, it has been, well, it was cold for a little minute, but I believe this whole week is supposed to be like 70s to 80s.
Yeah, this is nice. I love it. But this is the coldest Houston has been. It wasn't as cold last year during this time.
I don't know.
But
I think it was like 2 weeks in January that it was cold.
But this is lovely though. But
Yeah, it is
it's
nice.
60s to 70s in the middle of December. And you know what sucks is like one of my favorite cities, Vegas. Is actually Vegas weather is not messing with Houston.
It's cold.
Houston has it's cold in Vegas. During the winter in Vegas, they average around like 40s to 50s. And like the lows began like
During the day?
Yeah, 50s. But it's sunny though. That's the thing. It's 50s all day, but sunny.
I feel like I would kind of like that, to be honest.
And but at nighttime you can get like 30s and stuff of that sort because it's a desert and it's cold. Like people think a desert is just hot and heat.
Yeah. You know what I really been wanting to do? Go sit by a campfire or just a fire in general.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just sound so nice and cozy? Me and my mom were talking about it on the phone. I've been missing my mom a lot lately. I miss my friends and family, but we're not going to get into
And
it.
then every time you start missing that, then you're like, I think I'm about to move. Has that thought process came now?
It has.
has?
It's slightly creeping in just a little bit, yeah.
I promise you.
Honestly.
But then this is what happens. You go visit, and you come back and like, oh, I'm so glad to be back in Texas.
I know. But the thing is, what's been like really hitting me, well, it's been a couple of months since I've been back, and when I watched my friends' stories and they're having a ball, I'm like, I can't just, go drive to wherever they're at if they're out or take an Uber or whatever. Like I'm miles and miles and miles away, and I don't have. And then I also just thought of like, I'm 27 and I've been here in Houston, which has been really nice for 2 years, but I don't know. I'm just like, man, I should really just be with my friends and family.
You know, we're coming up on the 3rd year. This is about to be 3 years.
Dang, it's been possibly
Because
3 years.
how I know is we moved here in 2020, so whatever year it is how many years we in? 22?
Oh,
12,
wow, you're
so
right.
21, 22, now 23.
And I just feel like, not that I wasted 3 years in Houston. Houston has been great to me.
You feel like this is the waste?
Not wasted, but it's just like, I don't have people
Alright,
that
so if you
I'm
could-
really close with.
So if you can repeat time, would you have stayed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
No. I'm not regretting that I moved here to Houston. I'm just saying maybe it's my time to move back or somewhere else, or maybe closer.
Somewhere else is going to be the same outcome.
Closer?
What are you going to do, Chicago?
I did think about Chicago.
And the thing is, the only drive would be what, an hour and a half, and it's just crazy because living in Milwaukee, I always thought like Chicago was like a 2.5, 3 hour drive.
I know, that's why I never went.
Yeah, but it's really an hour and a half. But even an hour and a half, I thought was so far.
Yeah.
And I'm
Or
just-
you can take the train. I used to do that.
Now living in Houston and everywhere I go, I'm like,
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh no, I was tripping off an hour and a half drive to Chicago.
Oh, no.
That's not even a day trip. That's legit drive to work for a lot.
That's
of people.
so sweet.
Uh-huh.
No, I did consider Chicago because
Living in Windy City.
because I I went to a high school with this girl that lives there now, and she has a really nice place.
Yeah, a lot of people, Chicago gets the bad rap of being so bad and hectic, but that's legit certain areas. But that's in every city, though.
Right.
Because every city has like hectic stuff. And if you start watching the news, you'll realize, is it dangerous where I live?
Right. Then
Because
you start to second guess. And then,
when I'm living in Houston, you know, if you mind your own business, stuff of that sort, it's like habitable. But if you turn on news notifications, I'm seeing all this stuff happening around me. I'm like, wait, hold up.
yeah.
Where do I live? But the thing is, if you're not watching the news, you don't know what's going on, then obviously you want to be vigilant and prepared. But I'm just vigilant with knowing what's going on and without knowing what's going on. So. But once again, not once again, but I'm not gonna say I can't be touching anything. It's easy to get touched, but it's just, you know, it's better just to be a little bit more prepared than normal, you know, than the average Joe. But no, yeah, Chicago gets such a bad rep for but Chicago is like, well, first of all, one of the biggest cities, top 3 biggest cities in America for population wise, and then also. There's a lot of people who live in Chicago, and there's a reason for it. It's not like, if it was so hectic, Chicago wouldn't be as a city, like a destination as it is to be.
Right.
Like, it's like one of the top cities in America. You got Chicago, you're New York, you're Houston, Atlanta, LA, Vegas. Like, Chicago is on the list for top cities in America. Not even just population, just one of the best cities that U.S. offers. Chicago's probably one of them up there.
I don't know. I kind of want to maybe try out somewhere closer like Chicago, or just move back to Milwaukee for a year. You know, have my fun, whatever. Because I'm almost 30. I shouldn't, you know, be going. I'm not saying I would go out every
night.
night.
On your teeth. And if I had something on my face this whole time, Nicole didn't tell me.
No, I'm good at telling people.
I want you guys to spam up L Nicole. Nicole L. For not letting me know. What's going on?
How do you know? Anyways.
No, but what were you saying though? You were in Milwaukee. Would you go to Michigan? Would you go to...
Not saying it like that. Nothing against people who live in Michigan. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I just feel like Michigan...
Flavors by Dave Dash. You know,
he stays there?
I think Detroit. It's in the middle of your teeth now.
In the top or the bottom?
In the middle between the 2 front teeth. Oh, the 2 buck teeth, the beaver teeth. Let me see it.
I don't have beaver.
It's gone. It's gone now. It's gone. Yes, it's gone.
Keep talking.
You guys see this?
I don't see you for a year and you still get on my last nerve.
And the thing is, too, is what about Minnesota?
No, honestly, I think like Chicago or Milwaukee, just because.
Well, I'll say do it in Chicago, because then you're not so close to Milwaukee where you could probably still be in your own element, you know? And then go and turn up, you just got to think, it's an hour and a half. That's just an extended drive. You know what I mean? It's something simple and sweet. You can go there for the weekend, turn up, and then go back to Chicago where you probably feel a little bit more motivated than Milwaukee does.
Yeah.
Because in Milwaukee, I feel like it's just filled with a lot of standstill. Chicago is a fast-moving city.
It is. I don't know.
But you're back to the cold weather.
I know. And the whole reason I wanted to move, you know, well, of course, my dream would be Florida, but I don't think that's for me anymore.
Because of the stuff that... I'm cool in cities with a lot of water because of the stuff that you're going through. Like, just living on the edge, like by California, you know, always been my dream stop, but I need to live in the middle of the land where it's like not a lot of water coming in. I'm cool on the hurricane.
Yeah, honestly, me too. So, I don't know, but I just figure I'm young and I need to be doing something, you know, not just stay in my house, even though I love staying in my house.
You don't know what you want. One time
I love staying in my house. I love my peace and alone time and quiet, but sometimes I want to get crazy and turn up. Like, I want the best of both worlds. But I can't have that here.
Doesn't everybody want the best of both worlds?
Yes. A lot of people want the best of both worlds.
Everybody wants to.
But mine, I can actually do. Some people, you know, can't do that.
There's going to be some smells you're going to take. You're going to walk in. No, everybody's not in grind mode like that. Weather's not as sunny as all the time. It's going to be a lot of gloomy days.
But I will be closer to my mom.
Yeah, those are pros.
and my friends, and I just got reconnected with my best friend and her family, which was basically my family growing up too. So yeah, that stuff weighs heavy on your mind.
Yeah. I think I'm just I'm not a loner because I like to be around people, but I'm a person very capable of not needing to live by people I know.
Yeah, you're definitely,
I'm a very spontaneous person. I know I could, like, legit, if I, like, had the ability to, like, if everything lined up perfect, like, I can cancel my lease anytime, I have fun, I can do whatever I want, I can up and leave and move to Arizona right now. I can up and leave and move to Seattle right now. And I won't, if the stars all lined up, I want to sweat it. I want to make a sweat.
Yeah.
And when I say stars all, because everybody's like, well, stars lined up for anybody, then anybody can do it. I mean, just be able to just get out my lease, pretty much. That's it. If I was able to get out my lease, not saying I want to leave this place, I love this place, but if I was doing a month to month, I can 100% move to Seattle next month. I can 100% move to
and by
Colorado.
all by yourself.
Yeah, by myself, nobody else. I can easily move to Colorado.
See, yeah, that's another thing that kind of freaks me out. Moving to like a different, obviously Chicago wouldn't be a difference, but I'm saying like, what if I move to, I don't know, somewhere, over there, East Coast. I don't want to say anything that you name because,
Maine? Go live in Maine?
Maine. Not East Coast, I'm sorry, West Coast. But over there too, doesn't matter.
What you call it? But what I was gonna say though is, the thing is it's it'll be starting a new whole. The hectic part is starting a whole new base at another city though.
Yeah.
But what's nice about it is now, let's say if you move to another city, let's say if you decide to go move to Phoenix, right? You already got a base in Houston and you got a base in Milwaukee. Meaning like, I can go to Houston anytime and I don't feel clueless. I can go to Milwaukee anytime.
In Ohio.
And not feel clueless. I can go to Cincinnati, Ohio and not feel clueless. That's what I like.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice I never in a million years would have thought that I would move out of Milwaukee. So it is pretty cool.
That's crazy you had that mindset though. You never just thought like I was gonna up and leave. You thought Milwaukee was forever home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who cut all that.
Wait, do you actually want to cut this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I don't care what you do.
Oh.
But delete all that. What I'm gonna say though is there's a lot of people who have that mindset. They just feel like they're stuck in the city that they're in. Like people feel like, I'm stuck in Chicago and I can't, or stuck in Milwaukee, I'm stuck in Baltimore, I'm stuck in all these cities, and they think there's no way out.
Yeah.
And they're lucky to get out.
Right. And even some of my friends that I talk to, they're like, it would be so hard, leaving my family or whatever. But I think, it's hard. But my mom, I actually mentioned to my mom, like, I kind of maybe want to move back to Milwaukee. And she even realizes that Milwaukee's getting hectic and she prefers me to stay in Houston.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So she likes me staying because she's seen my area and my where I live and stuff, and she's like, this is a good spot, like you're safe, you're good.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't going.
So
the area we lived in, I never seen nowhere in Wisconsin as nice as that house. Nice as this area. Nah, I haven't been all over Wisconsin.
Right.
But even some of like the nicer suburbs, like Guanago, like what are the nicest? Muskego, New Berlin.
Yeah.
Some parts of the east side.
Oak Creek, Franklin, maybe Oak Creek is a little nicer,
but I'm just saying, there's nothing compared to that city.
No.
Nothing compared to the city you stay in at all. Nothing.
No. So, yeah.
And those are like top neighborhoods, like Greenfield.
Right. Oh.
Looks like Missouri. Greenfield looks like Stafford.
Yeah.
Compared,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Stafford is bad, Missouri City is
No.
bad, none of that. Because Greenfield is a nice neighborhood. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. But I'm trying to compare like one of our nice neighborhoods and one of the nice suburbs in Milwaukee look like how the suburbs, like some of the suburbs that are not the best here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's it's crazy. And she was like, you know, if you did move back, because at first I was kind of thinking about somewhere downtown in like those nicer lofts downtown Milwaukee. But she wants me to go up numbers, like, you know, towards
Hundreds.
it's past that.
Oak Creek, past Franklin, past all that.
She was like, if you stay here, you should live
What's
like.
that one that's like
towards
lower
that.
numbers on the south side? Bayview.
Oh,
That's
Bayview is
That's low numbers, ain't it?
yeah.
That's getting close to the east side.
Yes.
Or by the lake.
Bayview,
Did I go to Bayview High School?
you didn't.
No, not Bayview. What's the other school over there? What's that high school? I went there for like a year. I got into a fight on my first day of school. The fight was on YouTube. Remember? Do you remember that fight on YouTube? You don't remember.
I'll have to
Oh, I remember because I remember the title. I ain't gonna say it because the fight's on YouTube. And it's
Not
still-
Tech?
Huh? No.
Tech? Riverside? Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to say it. And I'm mad if you picked it up. So like, that was something. But the fight is best fight at blah 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 so far on YouTube.
I don't remember looking at that.
It's on. I swear to God, it's on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to.
And I remember I felt like I was the coolest kid because I go back to school and everybody, the kid that I got to go fight with, no one liked. I guess that was my first day at that school too. And like I wasn't like a bully in that situation. Like he was legit. I was being bullied in high school. I was being bullied.
Not you.
I was being bullied. But legit, what happened was there's this girl that I knew there. I gave her a hug. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? I don't know what her name is. I say, hey, what's up, Jenna? Give her a hug. And then he just said, this guy. What do you mean, this guy? And then you just start laughing or whatever of that sort. And then I called it. He was with like some of his homies, like two other homies, so it was three of them. So then after that, because I went to school with my friend Mike Reynolds. Shout out to you, Mike. Went to my friend
Mike?
Nuh-uh. Who Mike? You know.
I thought that. Never mind.
You're thinking of Matt,
No, I'm
the
thinking
guy you used
of.
to turn up with.
Yeah, but own the house.
Oh, you talking about the army dude that I used to be roommates with?
No.
His name was Tom. Who are you talking about? Which place? Oh, that's Matt. That's Mac. That's Mark. That's Mark Dillon. You talking about one?
No.
Oh, who?
The house that everybody went to.
That's Freddie.
No.
And by Greenfield? The one we used to turn
His
up
name's
at?
Freddie? No.
Yeah, the one I invited you to the
never
party.
mind.
The house that everybody used to go to.
Yeah.
The party house where I invited you to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about Mike, Stephanie's brother. Mike, the dude that told you to, he said, oh, I know who she is. And he called you, how we met.
Never mind, I can't tell you.
His name is Mike. His name is Mike, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought someone's name was Mike. I thought the guy who owned the house name was Mike, and
But which house was this?
it was the one on Layton, right next to the highway.
Yeah, by the Greenfield High School.
Yeah.
The Turnip House.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, his name is Freddie.
Oh.
Freddie is...
Frank.
Frank?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It was with an F, though.
I've never met him.
But yeah, it was just, and his mom was like always at work, and I think she would travel to work. That's how he was able to turn up at his house.
I always wondered what was going on.
I think his mom like traveled, and so she was never at the house. It was like pretty much a high schooler who lived by herself, and then what she did was like have people drop off groceries and stuff for him, and she paid the bills. And a life. I just named so many people in my past history just now. I'm like, you talking about Mac? Talking about Frank?
Anyways, I have a story about the other one that you knew. You knew his sister, and me and him went to high school together.
Yeah, that's how I met you though. Well, I
Yeah.
met you first, and then he just miraculously knew who I was describing, which is honestly
Which is
insane.
so weird. Because
Insane.
what are the odds of that?
Yeah, that's like me saying, I don't know. It's like me meeting this guy, right? Like I just saw this guy who walked in, and then I go and walk to indoor skydiving, and I describe it to this random, or I go talk to Nair, and then Nair's like, oh, that's Josh.
Right.
I'm like, wait, what?
Like, what are the odds of
And
that?
I can't go from you just being an amazing detail artist.
Because I can guarantee I knew what you said.
I can't go from you being an amazing detail artist and saying, oh, she had oval eyes and her nose was kind of like Pinocchio, and but I'm just saying, if that's the case, I might as well be one of those police sketchmen. If that's the case,
you are that good.
I can't go from you just being an amazing get, and then he then figured out, oh, I know exactly what you're speaking of. That's kind of crazy.
That is pretty insane how that all happened.
Oh, what? You know what would be crazy though? What if you weren't the girl that I met at Victoria's Secret this whole time, and it was really somebody else, and then the way I described you, I just thought, oh, what if you look like her? You know how crazy that would be,
That would be insane.
But think about it, if that's really what it was, like the girl I described, like she probably just looked like you, and I didn't like really study her. She came to the register, I tried to give her my number, she never hit me up.
Yeah, but that did happen.
Yeah, that did happen. You ended up finding the number though?
Yeah, I didn't realize you wrote it on the receipt.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Like, what if it was a different girl though? The whole time.
That would be weird, but that was my store. Like, I was always in that store. I always shop there. But that would be crazy.
Haven't you reached Victoria's Secret? Go watch the How We Met video. And if people are wondering, wait, what's this whole story? We went in full details. It's like in Zeddy Chuck Chuck, How We Met, How I Met My Ex, something like that. Or Zeddy Chuck Chuck, of course, How We Met. The whole story, we get in full details of how we met, how it's a crazy story. It's actually kind of
It is.
But the how that blows my mind to this day that he knew who to pull up.
I remember still that phone call.
I go through old messages of mine, like old messages, like messages back in the teens. When I say teens, I'm talking like 15, 2018 and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when they were to see something, I'm like, man, the way I talked even through messages is way different than how I talk now.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think I was like being like a cool kid when I tried. Like, yeah, you want to come to this party? Like, I'm like, yeah, come over, man. Come to this party. We're turning up. This, that. Let's party. Like, wasn't I trying to like invite you to a party? And like,
Yeah, but you called me and invited me to the party. And I was like, no, my mom will never.
and I'm
ever.
thinking like, sneak out, like live your best life.
Yeah, you were like, I think you said like something like, tell her that you're sleeping at her friend's. I was like,
I was being a rebel.
But when I first met you, I was this innocent. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, yeah. So that's how it started. This is where we're at. No, we're good.
Yeah.
Shocking, actually.
Watch that story if you guys.
Can you believe it's been like 10 years?
It's been a long time.
Would you ever think that we would know each other for that long? I don't know. I think it's just like mind blowing. You know, because it's like, you know.
I don't know how you know the exact years. I can't tell you the year. So you know the age I met you. How old were you?
I was 17. I think 17 or 18.
16? You definitely weren't 18 probably. Were you 6?
I had to be 17 then.
Oh, okay, 17.
17 or 18.
You don't think you're 16?
No. No, because I was, if I was 16, wouldn't I be a freshman?
No.
And I didn't know you when
I think freshman is like 14 years old.
Oh.
Because 16, you get your license. And usually people get their license, sophomore year or junior year?
Oh, then maybe you're right. Dang, it's been longer then? Yeah, but I didn't know you throughout my whole high school.
No.
High school. It was, I thought we met in like my junior or senior year.
Could have been junior year.
I don't know, but man, that seems like forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a high school, what is it, like reunion letter or something, would you go?
I feel like I'm lost. Like, I feel like society doesn't know I exist. Because
Probably because you moved so many times.
I think someone from my high school reached out to me and they said, yeah, I went to our, I don't know which year it was, but I'm just going to make something up, like our 5-year or our 10-year high school reunion. How come you didn't come? Like, I didn't get invited. They said, A, my school doesn't F with me, or B, I'm just a blimp on the radar. No one knows no one knows Dalvin still exists. It's probably because my identity has just changed to Zaddy Chuck Chuck now. No, I don't know what's going on. Like, I didn't even get no invite, nothing. Well, yeah, so my friend that I do.
So then where's mine at if you got yours?
I said I did not.
I know, but I mean, if they got theirs, then you would have got yours and I would have got mine.
Yeah, people probably don't know you exist. I don't know what
No, because my best friend would have got one then.
Did she ever say anything about it?
No.
Well, maybe it got to be 10 years. I don't know. I don't know how long. And I think there's multiple reunions, isn't there? Like a 5-year and a 10-year.
I thought the 10-year was the first one.
I have no clue. I don't know nothing about this. It's never been in one. Never really paid attention on. Would I have gone? Yeah, I would have if I was like, if it was convenient.
I think I would have gone.
I would have gone if it was convenient for me. I wanted to travel, like left Houston to go to this reunion because I don't feel the need to go like stun on people. Not saying that.
No, not stun, but just see where everyone's at now with their lives. I think that's interesting. I don't know, but wow. We've been talking for a while.
Yeah, buddy.
I think, what was I reading?
Well, let's say we've been knowing each other for a while because we know, like, you guys are talking?
No, I mean, I'm just saying our video is like almost an hour.
And you see that dimness going down?
Yeah.
Like, does that mean it's about